Hey there, welcome to the Get Fully Funded channel. I'm Sandy Reese, Chief Encouragement Officer here at Get Fully Funded, where we help small nonprofits learn to raise the money they need to fully fund their budget. I am here to help you master the art and science of fundraising tip by tip, and I've got a really good one for you today. But first, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that every time we upload a new piece of content, you're the first one to know. All right, let's get to this week's tip. Hey there, I'm Sandy Reese, Chief Encouragement Officer at Get Fully Funded, and I want to talk about productivity today. We all have a ton to do. There's always more that can be done in fundraising, but the better you can manage your day, your time, your calendar, the more you can get the right things done. And I want to give you a couple of tips today around making your to-do list work for you. So the number one tip is you need to know what goals you're shooting for this year and keep them front and center. Let me show you something. Now, I don't believe in having a whole lot of paper on my desk, but I do have one little piece of paper that reminds me of my big picture goals. And then every day I look at my to-do list and make sure that the things that are taking my time, the things that I'm spending that resource on, because our time is our most precious resource, I make sure that those things are moving me toward my big picture goals. So keeping those goals front and center is super helpful, and it just gives me that benchmark so I can make sure that all the little niggly things are worth my time to do. That is a huge problem for most of us. We wind up saying yes to everything. We're doing things we shouldn't be doing in the first place, and having those goals front and center is going to help you a lot. Now, the next thing you want to do with your to-do list is not just a running long list of things, but put due dates on them. When do those things need to be done? Not everything is a burning fire for today. Now, this is a constant game that I play with myself because I have a lot of days that I can't get everything done. I tend to overestimate how much I can get done, and I'm always negotiating with myself, does this thing absolutely have to get done today, or can it wait till tomorrow? Can it wait till next week? And the truth is, most things can, unless you have a grant that has a hard deadline that has to be tended to. Or if you have told a donor, I will get back to you tomorrow, then you have to get back with them. But a whole lot of the other stuff is a little more fluid. So when you put a due date next to every item on your to-do list, that helps you release some overwhelm, but also focus on what you absolutely must get done today. Now, if you use a project management tool like Trello, which my team is we're big fans of Trello, that's going to help you make sure that you're working well ahead of time so you're not at the last minute trying to get things done, and that can completely change the game. Okay, one last tip for you, and that is to end your day with a plan for the next day. I check my plan every week, so on Monday morning, I'm revisiting the plan for the week to make sure that I have not overbooked myself, that I've given myself enough time to think and work and be creative. Every morning, I'm rechecking the plan for the day because sometimes things don't get done at the end of the day and it scoots to the next day or the next week. So I'm constantly reevaluating my plan to make sure that I don't have too much on my plate and to see what can be moved. On Friday afternoons, or actually I do this on Thursday afternoons, I look at the plan for the next week and I make sure that everything looks okay. Then the next week comes and I start all over. I look at the plan for the week on Monday morning, and every day I look at the plan for the day. Because things happen. Sometimes really good things, sometimes things that pull you away, and there's adjustments that have to be made. When you are working with your to-do list correctly, when you're putting tasks, not projects, on your list, when you are putting deadlines on, when you're being realistic about how much you can get done for the day, that to-do list is going to support you and no longer be a source of stress and headache for you. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how to conquer your to-do list, come join me for a course called Time Magic. The Time Magic course will teach you how to identify and manage your priorities so that you're working on the most important things during the day. You're spending your time on things that the organization needs you to spend time on. You're going to learn how to do project management like a pro. What does that mean? That means you're going to learn how to take a project, break it down into individual tasks, and calendar those so that you're not working at the last minute. You are not at the 11th hour trying to hustle up and get something done. And you're also going to learn about block scheduling. And this is a trick that can absolutely change the game. Every single thing on your to-do list needs to match a block on your calendar where you have set aside time to actually get things done. And it is a work habit that once you develop it, it's going to serve you really well. It keeps you from overcommitting yourself. It keeps you from working really long days. I'll tell you what, when I embraced project management and block scheduling, I was able to stop working on the weekends, stop working in the evenings, end my day at a reasonable time, get everything on my to-do list done, which, let me just tell you, is amazing. You'll feel like a rock star when you can do that. It has significantly lowered my stress and increased my creativity, and I want that for you. So I'll drop the link in. Come join me for Time Magic. It will absolutely change the game, and you're going to love it. If you like this video, there's plenty more where this one came from. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that every time we add a new tip, you're the first to find out. I don't want you to miss a single thing.